What's up, guys? This is Jay Hurley TV, and I want to put a little video together for you. I recently picked up this summer this Bayliner 175 XT. It's a 2006, and the boat was really never used. It pretty much just sat outside. So some of the things that I had to do was replace the carpet, and so I pulled all the old carpet out, used that as a template, and then to order this online, this is I think 20 ounce of rubber back marine grade, and then re-stained the floor, resealed it, and then actually put some layers of fiberglass on the back where everybody gets in and gets out. Previous owner, before they sold it to me, they did replace the upholstery in the boat, but besides that, as far as mechanical wise, never used. Not a scratch on the bottom of it, nothing. From there, I went in there and put in the Bayliner. This is one that attaches to the tower, and I got some Kicker CS65 speakers there in the cans. And so went ahead and for those ran the wire into the wakeboard tower, and then put it right there on the side. Same thing on the other side. The previous owner did go in there and reupholster the seats before I picked it up, so that was nice, and just a little bit of waxing. But since then, I put the carpet in this winter as a winter project. That was a pretty big ordeal, and then I went ahead and wanted to put a stereo system in there. So just a basic Pioneer CD player. This is not marine grade. This is the Bluetooth, USB, iPhone ready, app ready, etc. So put that in there at 4-volt pre-outs, and then I also went ahead and put a couple amps with it too. So I'll see if you can see this. I have 3 amps right here. I have, this one's actually for a 4-channel amp for the inside of the boat, the 4 speakers inside the boat. This is a mono block for the Kicker L712, and I have another little guy hiding underneath there if you can see it. I also went ahead and put the distribution box up here. It's a little messy, I know. And it ran 0 gauge to it, and then split off that to each of the amps. But you can see the other one right underneath there. Not a lot of room to work with in these little 18 footers. So you really got to improvise and make it work. So that turned out pretty good for us. And what I did over here, underneath this side, is the Kicker L7 in a sealed box. It's on the smaller side of the Kicker specs, but it actually sounds really good. So very happy with that. Went ahead and put in the Infinity Marine speakers here. These are 75 watt RMS a piece, and they sound really good. I really like how they look. They match the boat. You can get them for about $100 too, a pair. So added those holes there in the front of the bow, and then same thing back here. The Infinity speakers back here, and like I said, the Kickers in the tower. The amps, Planetaudio amps, I didn't want to put marine grade amps in here, so I put the Planetaudio in there, and then actually kind of just doubled up the power on them, and then turn down turn the gains appropriately based on where it started to cut out. So they're down about a little less than halfway, and then they actually sound really good. But they're cheap enough amps that if they do go out, I can just replace them and not lose any sleep over it. Besides that, I think I'm probably running about maybe RMS, maybe at the peak 1200 watts with all 3 amps. That's the sub's probably pulling 700 of that, and then 400 for the 4 boat speakers, or maybe 300 for the 4 speakers inside the boat, and then 200 on the tower at most. So yeah, those numbers on the Planetaudio amps are not real, but I'm very pleased with them for the price and for what I'm looking for. The lightest thing I did here recently is this little boat came with 1 battery. So let me see if I can get my flashlight. So it came with 1 battery, so I went in here and added an extra dual batteries here. And so that way, when I'm out at the cove or we're just hanging out, I'm not gonna have an issue where, you know, we run the starter battery down. These are actually just Group 24s. I didn't have a lot of room back here to work with. As you can tell, 24 was actually as big as I could fit in there. And so I went ahead and put the battery box on the floor, and I ran these studs up from the battery box, and then this rubber thing goes over it. And then I'm running the Blue Sea manual switch here. So you know, the one, both, and 2 there, and then just ran the 0 gauge off that, so I can choose which one I charge and which one I discharge there from the boat. So just finished this up, you know, so I can have my number 1 battery for starting, and then the second battery specific for cranking. You could also always put maybe a Group 27 AGM on its side in here, but I went ahead and just decided to go that route. I'm going to show you one other thing. To see back, see it from this side. Move the engine cover. That kind of gives you an idea of what's going on. But yeah, I hope this helps. I learned a lot from researching online and kind of what to do with the boat. Next up, I want to get a wakeboard rack for the tower, and then I'm going to tint the windows. I'm going to try to do that myself since they are flat. So we will see. But she's almost ready for summer, and thanks for checking us out. Have a good day.